All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some more Pokemon fun. It's been a while since I played Pokemon. Last time I played a Pokemon game was the expansion, the final expansion for Pokemon Sword and Shield, which was last year. But now it is time to jump back into the world of Pokemon for new Pokemon Snap, the, I guess, follow-up to Pokemon Snap from the 1990s on the Nintendo 64, and there hasn't been a Pokemon Snap game since then. So, let's see what it's all about. Here we go. English. Oh, let's see. Select the language for character voices. Let's do no voices at all. Oh, yeah. Let's do no voices. That sounds like a good idea, huh? Super Scuba 06 has just to me $4.20. Says, hey, I hope you remember me. I took a break from Twitch, but I want to stop by. I'm sorry that Twitch screwed you over like that. You don't deserve it. Sorry I can't tip more. I'm a college student. But hey, dude. Again, I always say this. Never apologize if you come and contribute and say, I wish I could contribute more. That's ridiculous. That's not what it's all about, all right? But I do appreciate that you are here and you came by and did say some positive words and support. And thank you so much, Super Scuba. It's good to see you. Hope everything's going well for you in college. And I hope that you do save up for your own place. I do. I wish you the best. Good to see ya. Okay, are we ready? Hello. Please select your appearance. You can't change your appearance later. What? Select your appearance now and you're stuck with this forever. So if you misclick, you're fucked. Oh, man. These are some of the worst selections I've ever seen. I guess I'll just go with the most generic one out of all of them, right? And I guess I'll be DSP. Ansheng Forever tipped me $10, said that I enjoy Yakuza Kiwami, which was the remake of the first Yakuza. He enjoyed the part where Majima could show up anywhere. I didn't play through it. I played Yakuza Kiwami only about, I want to say maybe about like 5 to 10 hours in, if that. The problem was, it came out right after I had just finished another Yakuza game that was a new one. And then we were heading into the busy gaming season of the year, the fall. And that year, I just never got back to it. So I own Yakuza Kiwami, but I never went back to play it and finish it. So I don't even know what you mean. You're saying, oh, Majima can show up anywhere. I don't even know. I didn't play it through, so therefore, I don't know. Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what happens with Pokemon. Thank you, Ansheng, for the $10 tip, by the way. Sorry, I got derailed there. All right. Are you ready to start? No, I booted the game and created my character, but I'm not ready. I gotta go take a dump. Okay. Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences. New Pokemon Snap. Oh, what's the name of this one? The dog? With the big-ass mustache? I can't remember.
Greetings.
Greetings. Alright, I'm gonna say right up front, this is creepy. Because typically, Pokemon games don't have, like, how can I explain it? Like, the previous, I just played Sword and Shield, it wasn't this art style, right? Like, this is a different art style. And it looks a little off-putting. Like, seriously, like, they don't seem to have any, like, detail to their bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, like, no real shading. Like, it just looks weird. They look like they're made of plastic. It doesn't even look anime-ish. It just looks like a doll is standing there. Look at this guy. His face is so soulless. I don't know. Anyway, hi there. I'm glad you made it. By the way, I selected English voiceovers, and as you can hear, they're not doing any voice acting. It's just a bunch of grumbles. That's interesting. All right, welcome to the Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences, or LENS for short. My name is Mirror. That's a weird... Professor Mirror. Okay. What's wrong? You guys want more? You want it to be louder? The game is low? Okay, hold on. I don't know. I'll pump up the volume. How's that? I just basically dramatically increased it. Yeah, I can hear it. Is that good? Can you hear it now? That's better? Okay. I'm researching Pokemon in their natural environment here on Florio Island.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, and that's not all. The professor's going to study every single island here in the Lentil region. The Lentils. No one's ever done an ecological survey like this before. It's going to be amazing.
Huh?
No one? Aren't you forgetting a certain explorer? Oops. Good point. You've read the stories of Captain Vince, haven't you?
But...
No. But even counting him, Professor, your survey is going to be the first of its kind in 100 years. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thanks. This is Rita. Her parents are good friends of mine, and she is here on vacation while her school's on break.
Jeez.
I'm just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant. Oh, I'm not just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant. I read that wrong. Ah, yes, that's right. And I appreciate the help.
Anyway.
Now, before we go over what you'll be doing in this program, why don't we step into the lab to get settled?
Yep.
Right you are, Professor. I'll lead the way. Okay.
Now.
Someone named Kataya tipped me $1.30 and says, can I be unbanned? I promise to be good from now on. Kataya, that is not the way to go about it. I'm not going to derail my entire stream to check and see why you're banned. If you're interested, you can either contact a moderator behind the scenes, or you can email me at darksidefil@hotmail.com, and I will review that at a later time, not during a live broadcast of a new release. Sorry. Thank you for the tip, but really bad timing. Really bad. All right. All right, allow me to explain. The Lentil region is absolutely teeming with Pokemon. Photographing those Pokemon helps us learn more about them and their ecosystem. And that's exactly what you're here to do.
By the way...
At night, you might even get to see glowing Pokemon. They're really pretty.
All right.
Now, without further ado, here's your research camera. Okay? I've got the same one. We can use them to communicate with each other and the rest of the team, too. That's right. It's more than just a camera. It lets you keep in touch and analyze data on the fly.
Yep.
The name of the dog was Stoutland? Okay. Stoutland. That one with the big mustache, right? The dog with a giant mustache. It also serves as a sort of ID badge for you here, so take good care of it. All right. Oops, just used all your film. You only had one shot. Awesome, right? The professor invented it.
Professor.
Can I explain how to use it, Professor? You know what I'm just realizing? The last time there was a Pokemon Snap game, it very much was probably a film camera. Because it was the 90s, right? Digital cameras didn't come into prominence until the first half of the 2000s. I know because I was working at Circuit City, a company that's now defunct, and that was when there was a big push for digital over film. But so yeah, this probably is completely different, right? Interesting. I wonder if there were things in the original Pokemon Snap that had to do with film, and this one doesn't have that. All right, can I explain how to use it, Professor?
Anyway.
Sure thing, Rita. Assist away. I'll go take care of some other preparations.
Yep.
All right, come on, let's go outside. Okay. What was Circus City? It was basically Best Buy. You know Best Buy? Or any other electronics store? That's exactly what it was. It was a competitor to them, but they didn't survive, while Best Buy did. Okay, look at this.
Try getting a shot of that Pokemon. You can press the A button to take a photo.
What? Whoa, what Pokemon is that? It looks like a moth, but it has like digital eyes. I've never seen that before. Vivillin? Vivillin. Yeah, Vivillin Meadow Pattern. Okay.
Yes! Nice going!
I took a picture of its back. It's a terrible shot.
Now why don't you try moving the camera to line up your shot? See that circle in the center of your viewfinder? That's called the pointer. If you use the left stick to move the pointer around, the camera will move to follow it.
We'll move.
Give it a try.
Vivillin is from XY, Pokemon XY on the 3DS. I don't think I played XY, right? Or did I? I don't even remember. I know I played Sun and Moon. I played Ruby Sapphire. And I played the most recent one, Sword and Shield. So I guess I didn't play XY.
You can use motion controls to aim your camera too.
Oh, no, I can't. Indeed, I cannot. I do not want to use motion controls. Oh, look, Pikachu.
Try getting a shot of that Pikachu. First,
Pika.
move the pointer so it's lined up with Pikachu.
Bunnelby was the bunny. You guys are going to tell me all the freaking Pokemon's names. I'm not going to remember most. Here we go. So line it up. And...
Did you see that shape appear around Pikachu just now?
Okay.
Whatever that shape is around is a subject of your photo. Remember that. It'll be important when the professor's evaluating your photos.
Likely what'll happen is there'll be challenges where you have to take certain pictures of certain Pokemon, but maybe if you have other Pokemon in the frame, you get bonus points and stuff, but you have to be centered on the right one. That's what I'm thinking. Because I've only played 2 games with photo mechanics before. BioShock and Fatal Frame. In BioShock, it was kind of like you have to get as many enemies in the shot at once, but you try to have to get them like doing actions, like attacks, and if you do, then you get bonus points. But if you get a group of enemies, it would give you even more bonus points. And then Fatal Frame was a little different, where you had to try to like hit them at a critical point with a flash. It would deal damage, but oh, that's true too. I didn't even think about that. Dead Rising has that same mechanic. I didn't not even think about that. There's been many games that have had a photo mechanic, and likely they all base themselves off of Pokemon Snap, because Pokemon Snap came out before any of them. Just realizing that right now. I totally forgot about that. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Try snapping a photo. That's it. Great job.
Any poses?
But since Pikachu's a little far away, it looks kind of small, huh?
Of course. You need to zoom in. What are you doing?
Times like this call for zooming in. To zoom in, just hold the ZL button. You'll stay zoomed in until you let go. Try snapping a photo of Pikachu looking nice and big.
There we go. It doesn't even zoom that much, though.
Better look that time? You want your subject's whole body smack dab in the middle of the frame, looking big. Looks like you've already gotten the hang of using your camera. You're doing great. Oh, right. You can adjust your camera and motion controls from the settings menu. You can also adjust
no motion controls
while you're out doing research. Hey, Professor, you've covered the basics.
Yeah, very basic. I'm sure there's gonna be much more to it than that.
Hello.
Alright, how was that? I hope you're getting the hang of your research camera. It's kind of weird that they freaking have dialogue only in certain spots already, right? Okay. An anonymous $5 tipper says, maybe it's nostalgia. I doubt this will be better than the original Pokemon Snap. I mean, who knows? Again, I never played the original, so this is a case where I will not have a frame of reference to say, oh, this is better or worse than what came before. I'm just going to try to enjoy it at face value. And by the way, I said this to people on the pre-stream, so I'll say it now to people live on the gameplay as well as watching on YouTube. I do not expect this game is going to be full of action. I think this is going to be a game that once we get through the ropes of just how to use the camera, it's going to be a very relaxing game. You just mess around with the Pokemon, you get them to pose, you take pictures. It's a cutesy game. It's a game where you can just kind of chill. It's not going to be a game that's like action intensive. You know what I mean? There's going to be people who are going to say, oh, I don't like it. I get that. It's a game for a certain audience and a certain kind of stream. It's not an action-packed game. Please don't come here expecting that, all right? It would be pretty unfair if you know the game is a relaxing game where you take pictures of Pokemon, and mostly what we're going to be doing is talking during the stream, and then people come and complain that the game isn't riveting. It's like, well, I don't think that was the point, okay? Okay. Super Scuba says, now people will play this new Pokemon Snap with their kids. Fair enough. I mean, the first one came out late 90s, so that would have been over 20, oh my god, over 20 years ago. Yeah, they absolutely could be playing this with their kids.
Anyway.
Now then, I'll evaluate the photos you took.
First of all.
Oh, apparently that moth Pokemon earlier is pronounced Vivian. Vivian. Okay. Okay. Would you mind choosing one shot of each Pokemon you photographed? I'll rate them using my special scoring system. Pick whichever shots you think are the best. Expand Dunk says, actually, most fan feedback I've seen said this is better or improves upon the original. The original was very bare bones and largely nostalgia fueled despite being good. Alright, select the Pikachu folder. Choose a photo with... Oh no, it's the D-pad, which sucks ass on the Pro Controller. I hope it works. Alright, so I need to show him one of the two. Obviously, I want to show him the one with the bigger... You know what, though? This one's bigger, but at the same time, Pikachu's not looking at the camera. So I wonder if it's less points because he's not looking straight at the direction of the camera. Well, we're going to do this one. Alright, now the Vivian folder. A picture of its back. Okay. He evaluates. You know what? This is interesting that we're starting this game today. Are you guys aware that right now, because of, I guess what people are saying is because of the coronavirus pandemic, Pokemon card collecting trading and grading and reselling is chaotic as hell. Apparently, you cannot buy Pokemon cards anywhere. They're sold out worldwide, and they're actually clamoring to hire enough people to grade Pokemon cards. I didn't know about this. And then all of a sudden yesterday, I saw a whole article about it. And I read it, I was like, huh? And then yesterday I just happened to be in my local Target. Now, Target usually has a whole collectible card section. The entire Pokemon section's empty. They didn't have a single pack of cards. It looked like it was ransacked. Like a whirlwind came through. I don't know anything about the whole card collection scene when it comes to Pokemon. I was like, Pokemon cards have been out since the 90s. Why all of a sudden now are they, like, popular out of nowhere? I don't know. But apparently it's a big thing. Okay. Here we go. Starting with photo number 1.
A new discovery.
It's Pikachu. It's the first time you've gotten it as your subject. So, look at this. Pose, size, direction, placement, other Pokemon, and the background. Okay, so he's going to rate it 1 to 4 stars. Alright. Photos of Pokemon in ordinary state get fewer stars. More unusual behavior will give you bonus stars. I see. Simple enough. To be clear, the number of stars a photo receives doesn't affect its score. Every category is important. And by the way, the camera keeps logs of what was happening. Let's move on with to the scoring. Yes, let's see. So snapping your photo at the right moment is key to getting a high score. That's probably like a 1. He's like not doing anything, right? Yeah, it's 1. Size is straightforward. The larger your subject, the better. Then the direction your Pokemon's facing. It's not facing you in the photo, see? And placement. Okay, and then other Pokemon. So let's see. Remember this, you'll do fine. Get the Pokemon nice and big in the center of the frame and then snap the shutter. With all that in mind, here's your evaluation. So, pose was crappy. I agree. It's just the most generic pose. Size was decent. Direction was good, but not the best. Placement apparently was good, I guess because we caught him in the wild, like in his natural habitat in the grass. And plus there's like nice flowers, maybe? Okay. Well, no, because then background is nothing. I'm confused. Big Bad Buffoon to me $1.30 said the original Pokemon Snap was an on-rails game which made it harder. I don't know if this game is on rails. It seems like open world exploration. No, I think it is on rails, isn't it? I think that it is on rails. I think. I haven't played it yet, and we're getting into it, but I think it is on rails. Oh, yeah? I'm being told that certain people, like celebrities, are buying up all the Pokemon cards and opening packs like on videos and stuff for clout. And because of this, it's caused an insane clamor for Pokemon cards, and that's what really caused this fad right now. Weird. All right. Oh, okay, so placement is whether it's in center of the yeah. Placement is whether it's in the center of the frame or not, and it is in the center of the frame, which is actually why it's such a good score. Okay, so we've got the actual pose the Pokemon's making, the size depending on how close you were and you zoomed in, the direction it's facing, the placement in the center of the frame, if there's other Pokemon, and then the background. Gotcha. How am I doing tonight? Asked Germworm. I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm starting off a full streaming week right now. 7 straight days at least of streaming. Every day new releases. So I'm excited. It's going to be a good week. I get a feeling. And it's a nice chill way to start the week with this. Okay. Looking good. Hard to believe you're a beginner. I got 1 star. I see. So he'll store different star levels for each Pokemon. I get it. Who back, baby? I'm sorry to hear the Canadian government is trying to censor the internet in Canada. I don't know anything about it. Sounds shitty. Obviously, I'm totally against any kind of, net censorship. I always have been. Next is a Vivian, a new addition to our research. This is going to be terrible, because it's not even facing the camera at all. Yeah, dude. Pose is generic. Size, generic. I didn't zoom in. Direction is completely wrong, so I got like a no score. Getting the whole Pokemon in the frame looking nice and big is a key to a good size score. Okay. Okay.
How was it?
What do you think? Once you get your photos evaluated, you can use them to fill out your very own Pokemon photo decks. That'll be a great milestone to work toward.
Alright.
That about does it. I think it's time you set off on your adventure. Alright. Well, alright. You say so, bro.
Now then.
That should be about do it. See this pod? It'll carry you on your photography expedition.
By the way,
It's called the Neo 1. It's the best. It can teleport to far-off places in no time flat.
Here's the thing.
I finally put the finishing touches on it not long ago with a little help from someone I know. You see, it makes use of energy hotspots scattered throughout the lentil regions.
jeez.
Come on, Professor. The details can wait. Fair enough. Let's get you moving. Climb on in and touch your camera to the console. Okay. So this is what we're going to be riding. That's why I think it is on rails. I think you're in this thing. And you just have to look around and try to catch the Pokemon while you're on rails.
Enjoy your first photo expedition!
Try not to crash and die. What? Oh, by the way, I forgot to put fuel in that thing. You're going to be stranded. Oh. Don't worry, it's about as safe as a self-driving Tesla. Oh, shit. You're in trouble now.
That's the
Oh,
entrance
crap!
to Florio Nature Park.
Okay.
The Neo 1 will automatically follow a set route.
Oh, shit. Oh, they posed and I missed it.
Looking around and taking photos.
Oh, that's a good pose. I like that one. Ah, crap. Oh, man. This is tough. Oh! Blue font. Oh, Rookie. In there now. Crap. I missed it. I bet I missed a bunch. What's that? Water. Dude, this is actually really difficult. Because if you don't know... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Turn around. Turn around! It won't turn around. Wormhole. Well, I'm going to take a picture so I have it. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh, I missed it! Shit, it flew right at me and I missed its face. What's that? What the fuck? A crystal bloom? I don't even know what that is. Dude, this is actually really difficult. It's legitimately difficult. Oh no! Oh, I missed it! Oh! Damn it! Alright, I got multiple Talos. Oh! Look at that guy! A Swanna. How much film do you get? Magikarp jumping! That was a good one. A Bidoof, but he's not looking. I need him to look at me. I need the Bidoof to turn around. Anything over here? Nothing over there. They're gonna do something in that grass. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Alright, at least I got the face of the Bidoof. I didn't get him to do anything. I am sucking. I get the feeling I'm doing real bad. Oh, I got a flying one. Flying Swanna. Okay, that... Oh! Shit, shit, shit! Ah. Turn around. Oh, man. Oh, look at this! Oh, I got his butt. I took a picture of his ass. Oh, look at that. A Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot. Hello, Wurmple. Okay. Damn, this is... Oh! Okay, Talo. It's flying away. There's a Magikarp splashing. Okay, another Wurmple. I wonder, does it matter how many pictures you take, or should you just take, like, unlimited, right? What's that? Oh, hello. Hello, Talo. I wonder if it's unlimited. Oh, God. What's that? Whoa! Oh, I remember those things. Comfy. Yeah, it's the living flowers. The living flower wreaths. Oh, what's that? That's another one. Oh, shit. What is that? I don't know. It's not doing anything when I focus on it. There's a ton of these things. Meadow pattern Vivillin. There's just so many of them, but they're all the same. Oh, what's that? Oh! Okay, a flower Pokemon. Red flower
Symbol
Pokemon.
marks the spot where you'll teleport back to camp.
Oh, okay, so that's the end of the stage. Got it.
Basically, it's the end of the course.
Gotcha. I wonder how I did on my very first run here. How did I do? Oh, there was text saying how many pictures I could take. I wasn't paying any attention. I was busy taking pictures. All right, so I got to do shout-outs here. A few contributions came in. So it says 34 pictures taken, 14 Pokemon were photographed during that. Okay. Super Scuba, to me, $1.30 said, my sister's looking forward to this game. She'll be happy to find the game tomorrow after school. Am I the best big brother? That's a very nice sentiment that you got it for your sister. That's nice to hear. You're good on you, sir. Muse89 to me, $5 says, do you believe the claim made by countless whistleblowers the U.S. government is trying to back engineer alien starships? What? Yes, of course. I mean, we all know this. It's very commonplace knowledge that, you know, the reason they didn't want anyone to storm Area 51 is because, you know, people would have found all of that research there, and it would have just totally blew the whole lid off of the whole situation. And, you know, that's what's going on. I mean, that's what we talk about here on the Pokemon Snap streams, right? Anyway, thank you for your contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently up to $51 in tips, and that means it's time for me to put on the glasses. Okay. Here we go. Stupid allergies. All right. Here we go. So, photos taken and Pokemon photographed. Here we go. There's 50 different patterns to Vivian. Oh, wow. Okay.
Anyway.
Just like before, it's time to show me some photos you took. All right, we got a ton. Go ahead and choose one photo per Pokemon. Oh, shit. I can only choose one per Pokemon. I would say... that's probably the best one. Grookey. Oh, man. Either one. These are both good. This one, it looks like... this one, he's centered. But this one... nah, I guess this one is a little bigger, but I would argue being centered is more important. So we'll pick that one. Dodrio. Oh, that's cool. Nah, that one's kind of... well, that's a good pose, though. That's catching the Dodrio when it's, like, half asleep, right? So, alright, I have to confer to everyone. Is this the better one? Because it's a 2-star, right? I think this one, see, it says 2-star. So I think that's considered the better photo, right? Bouffant was way off in the distance. I see, I'm being told you always want to choose the ones that have 2 stars. Oh, I like that one. I like that one where he's in the grass. Emolga, I got the Emolga butt. If I could have gotten the Emolga when it swooped in, I would have got tons of points, I bet. Oh, really? I'm being told if you press the minus button, the game auto-chooses? Oh, it's not working. Maybe... oh, this is definitely the better one. Look at that. Halo. Oh, man. I'll pick that one. Swanna. I want the flying Swanna. That's a good pose right there. Actually, I would argue both of these are good, but I think the action pose is better, right? Go with that. Magikarp, we gotta go with the jumping Magikarp. Bidoof, I did not get a good shot. Here we go. We're gonna go with the Bidoof butt. The butt. Oh, I only have one of Pichu, and he's in the grass. It sucks. Hoot Hoot. This one's terrible. It's just a Hoot Hoot leg. You can't even see his body. And Comfy. Oh, I like that one. No, they're saying this one's better. Even though this one looks great and artistic, they're saying this one's better. It's a 2-star. Huh. Alright. And no subject, I've probably got like 1 million. Okay. Alright. Snow Carl tipped me $1.30 and said, I think you take a great decision in finally granting Only Ice Coffee mod chip. That's great. I'm not going to talk about it on the stream. We already talked about it on pre-stream. It has nothing to do with this game, so I'm not going to derail the stream. But thank you for the tip, Snow Carl. And by the way, it's a trial mod chip. Okay? Nice try, though. Nice try in derailing the stream, but it ain't going to work. Okay, let's show the professor what we've got.
Alright.
Alright. Okay. It takes my breath away. Well, it's definitely an improvement over the last one. Hell yeah. Okay. There we go.
A new
Grookey.
discovery. Nice work.
Ooh, 1,000 placement? I guess that means he's dead center. I bet 1,000 is probably the highest you can get.
A new discovery. Great.
You're saying this is a 2-star? Maybe it's because of the pose. 782. Oh, size is great. And placement, because he's dead center. I see. Your placement's looking good, yeah. The size was great because it was like really up close. I guess the closer the better. If you can get him right in your face, that's going to count for a ton of points, right? Thank you, Derek. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying the stream so far. Super Scuba to me, $1.30 says, nice Pokemon ass picks. I see this will be a trend. I mean, it wasn't intentional, but it was the only way I could get a shot of that Pokemon. I couldn't get a shot of its face. So at least it was something's better than nothing, right? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Buffalan. I'm glad I got the picture of it, but I was never close to it. It was like way far off in the distance.
Nice work.
But hey, something's better than nothing, right? Actually, placement was exceptionally good. Look at that. So I wonder what this required score is to get 2 stars. Wurmple.
A new discovery. Nice work.
See here. Size is exceptionally good. Placement is good. Direction is good. Okay. Silver. That was a silver star. So there's different grades. There's bronze and silver. Here's a Molga's butt.
Nice
So
work.
it's gonna be terrible great. Size is outstanding, good, and everything else is bad. Yeah. Oh, Super Scuba, I'm sorry. You're right. You were the last tipper. My bad, Super Scuba. Ugh, my allergies have me coughing today, which is very annoying. Okay. That's only a bronze.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Size is crazy good. Look at that. So that's definitely a silver. Or maybe that's diamond. I can't really tell the difference. I don't know if it's like bronze, diamond, or whatever, or if it's silver. But yeah, the size is like super close up, so tons of points on that one. Okay. Halo.
A new discovery.
Another one where the size should be good, right? Yep. Oh, see, that's gold. So was the other one diamond and this was gold? I gotta discern between the stars. Derek says silver is between $2,500 and $34.99. Okay. The flying Swanna.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Gold for the flying Swanna. 4,000 and above is diamond. Okay. The jumping Magikarp.
A new
I wish
discovery.
I could have got it closer up.
Great timing.
The pose is good, see? What size is like 0? Whoa, a 2-star? Maybe because that pose is rare, I got a 2-star rating. I'm not sure how that works. But I got a 2-star Magikarp. That's cool.
A new discovery.
I'm being told there's 4-star grades: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And I guess it's not diamond, it's platinum. Okay. Bidoof's butt. It shouldn't. This shouldn't say Bidoof. It should say Bidoof's butt. The size of the butt is exceptional. Look at that. What a nice rotund booty. Nice. Yes. Very
A new
good.
discovery.
Okay, Pichu hiding in the grass.
Nice work.
Here we go. So, man, that kind of sucks. I thought that hiding in the grass would be like a better rating because it's kind of a natural thing, but I guess not. Shout out to Xenacat, who just tipped me $20. He says, I guess like with other smaller streamers, you can expect to never get a decent answer from Twitch. Outside of that, you seem to be pretty positive, so keep it up. Not that I didn't get a decent answer. I got no answer. Like, they didn't even bother answering at all. They just didn't care. They asked me to verify my identity, which I did. That was over a week ago, and they never responded after that. So it's obvious they just don't care, and I'm never going to get an answer. So, it is what it is, right? Like I said, move forward positively, do what I got to do, and if I end up getting banned for some other unrelated reason, it could happen, and I have no idea what else to do, but I'd like to stay here as long as I can, so I'm just going to do my thing, man. You know, I'm not going to dwell on it. Thank you, Xenacat, for the $20 tip. I appreciate that. Okay. Green Apple Slush says, good to see you streaming. Excited for Resident Evil 8 on Friday. I am as well. Okay. I wonder how many Pokemon are in this game. Because there's been so many generations of Pokemon, you have to wonder how many they actually put into this. Hoot's leg.
Discovery.
Just its leg.
Nice work.
The size was good and placement was good. Yes, but it's not even its face. Comfy. So this one it said was a 2-star, right?
Discovery. Nice work.
Yeah, it said this was a 2-star picture. Why? I don't know why. Maybe because there were so many others in the picture, or I don't know. But they gave me 2-star rating. Okay. There's 214 total Pokemon in the game. Holy crap, that's a lot. I'll have to see. What's up, Habib Gaming? Good to see you today. Is that it? I think we covered them all now.
How was it?
What did you think?
Anyway.
Oh, one last thing. Let me tell you about research levels. Looks like we leveled up here. Your research level on a course tells you how much progress you've made there. Once that level goes up, you may see Pokemon behave in ways you haven't seen before. Okay. The key to raising your research level is to observe all types of Pokemon behaviors. That means getting photographs of them in every category from 1 star to 4 stars. In short, fill up that photo dex. Keep that in mind and you'll be on the right track. Get out there and snap lots of photos and cherish the encounters with Pokemon that you have along the way. Now I wonder, are they going to force me to continuously replay the same stages over and over to unlock future stages? Or will you be able to do the stages, but then there's incentive to go back and replay them to get higher scores? I don't know how it's going to work. I guess we're going to find out. Okay, another step forward for our research. I bet Pokemon in the area are getting comfortable with you. What is this? You got a research title, Photo Program Newbie. You research Florio Nature Park for the first time. Okay. You got a score of 1,000 points or more in the direction category during a photo evaluation. You got a score of 1,000 points or more in placement during a photo evaluation. You got a score of 500 points or more in other Pokemon category during a photo evaluation. Okay, save the photos to the album. After your research trips, you can choose photos to save to your album, which is in your space in the lab. You can also resnap to make some changes to photos before you save them. Okay. What if I just hit start? Just save all the ones that we just picked. I don't want to save all these. No subject? I didn't want to save that one. I did it by accident. Shit. Apparently you only have a set amount of spaces you can save. Alright, I don't even know what this is. Maybe this is just pictures you can use later, right? Alright, let's return to camp. What it probably is those are pictures you can share on social media or something. Send to a friend. I don't care about that. Yeah, see, you can save 72 photos per research expedition. Unless it's your first time on a course, your expedition will end when your photo memory reaches 0. Be sure to keep an eye on it.
Now then.
Okay. That covers just about everything. Wait, can we go on a nighttime photo shoot later? Not yet, but soon after a little more practice.
Also.
By the way, don't forget you can come back to the lab and take a look at your photo decks anytime. I'll explain more about that when you stop by the lab.
Anyway.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. Go have a good time and snap some photos. Oh, there's a, Eevee behind me. Alright, so I guess we should go out there again and try this again. Are you headed out on another expedition already? Before you go, let me tell you one more thing you can do with your research camera. Okay. You can run a scan. That'll give you details about your surroundings. Okay? It tells you about nearby Pokemon and points out anything unusual.
Hey, so
Professor, what counts as unusual? You've never given me a solid answer.
So,
Basically, anything that makes the system go check this out.
yeah.
Well, I guess that's all the detail we're gonna get. You'll get the hang of it once you try it. Rito, would you mind demonstrating?
Yeah.
Leave it to me, Professor. All right, get that camera ready. Tutorials are based on default button layouts. Okay.
Running. Try it out.
Oh, shit! X? X
Saw
scans.
that Pokemon's name pop
You saw that
up, right?
Oh, here we go.
And did you also notice that question mark?
Yes.
That tells you there's something you can take a closer look at.
Okay.
First, move the pointer over the question mark. Did you see the pointer change shape? That's your cue to press and hold the X button to analyze whatever's there.
Okay, something else to do besides take pictures.
Now you should see the results. Come to think of it, I heard that a friend of the professor's came up with the name Neo1.
Neo 1.
Well, pretty easy, right? When this icon pops up at the bottom of your screen, there's something nearby to check out.
Okay.
When you see that, try running a scan,
Ah!
taking a careful look around.
I'm pressing the button to advance and then it skips dialogue. Shit.
Oh, right, I almost forgot.
So when I see that icon, scan and look around. Got it.
There's one more cool thing you should know about scanning. Some Pokemon will react to the sound and electrical signal from the scan. If
Okay.
it gets their attention, that's your chance to snap a photo.
So sometimes they'll do something special when you scan. Okay.
The professor calls it an accidental seed cheese feature. Anyway, that ought to cover everything.
Have to try this.
Professor,
Carlton Jr. just hit me $1.30. He says, looks like Pokemon Snap runs well for a Switch game. That's nice. The PS5 spoiled me when it comes to game performance. Nothing more disappointing than a PS4 game running poorly or frame locked like Persona 5 running on PS5. So I haven't played Persona 5 on PS5. I guess my example for that would be Divinity 2. It runs terrible on PS5. Like legitimately under 30 frames and it has graphical issues. So yeah, that's disappointing. That was when I was on the expedition, that shit was a smooth 60 frames moving through the stage. CM Fool is here and he tipped me $7 and he says, when you were young, you told your mom you were going all over the world to be a Pokemon master and that you by yourself with only 6 pocket monsters to protect you from wild Pokemon and Team Rocket. What did she say? She immediately checked me into the mental institution and had me evaluated and said that I had been sniffing way too many pixie sticks. And, you know, they detoxed me and then I was back to my normal self after that and I went out and played some Street Fighter. So, there you go. Thank you, CM Fool, for the tip. That gets us up to $81 in total tips for the day now. Thank you, guys. Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rita. Don't hesitate to run a scan. It'll tell you a lot about your surroundings. All right. All right, now, let us do another research run now with the scan functionality, and let's see how this will change things. So we're just going to go right back to Florio Nature Park.
Here.
And the park during the day. Same stage, basically. Okay. Do I like the music? I'm going to be honest with you, Derek, I can't hear it. I can hear all the sound effects. I can't hear the music because my headphones are over there and I'm not wearing them today. So, I can't really respond to that. Okay. So here we go. Oh, this is totally different.
Look at this.
Oh, shit. That was a good Pichu and I missed it. Oh. I want that Bouffant, but he won't turn around. Scan? Anything? Tells you where they are, but I have 70 pictures remaining. A Bouffant butt. I wish you would turn around. All I want them to do is turn around. They refuse. They will not face the camera. Yeah, look, they would never face the camera. Huh. Sucks. Alright, what do we got over here? That's the one that's going to fly at the camera. There he is. I got his face. Beautiful. Oh, I got a second one? No, it didn't work. Where? Okay, I scanned the crystal bloom. That's new. I definitely got a better picture of the Emolga this time, because it flew at the camera. Okay. See, that's good, but you have to, they need to face the camera, or else it does, oh, shit! I'm gonna get the ducklet. I don't know if we're gonna get another chance to see it. What's that? Oh, it's the Magikarp again. Oh, there's the ducklet. That's cool. Oh, he posed. Did you see that? Oh, cool. I might have gotten special poses for doing that. Oh, look at this! Finally got the Bidoof. I got the Bidoof in its natural environment this time. That's a good pose. Did I get it? Shit, I don't know if I got it. These are tough. Whoa! Oh, that's a great one! That's an extreme close-up of the Bidoof. There we go. Over here, what's it saying? That is a lentil fruit. Oh, I missed the flying guys this time. How do I get this guy? Here we go. The Hoot Hoot. It says he always sleeps on one foot. Extreme close-up of that guy. Hopefully that's worth some points. What's that? Oh, I thought it was something exciting. It wasn't at all. I don't know if I got many better pictures. I already got that picture of Talo. Nothing? Nah, not really getting anything new. What's that? Oh, it's different. That's an orange flower type. I had the red. That was orange. Oh, hello. Nice. The Bouffalon with flowers in its hair. That's different. He posed. I think I got a rare pose picture there. Okay. This is very different. It's so interesting because you have to not only get the picture, you have to get it close up as close as possible. Then you can press X to get it to pose. Yeah, this is good. This is interesting. It's honestly more challenging than it seems. Because it seems like, oh, this is going to be easy, but actually, look, it's pretty challenging. Alright, let's see here. So. Oh, man. See, this one is incredible close-up, so it's probably worth a lot of points. But this one is doing a special pose, so what's the better one? I don't know. We'll check. We'll choose that one. Bouffalon. I would argue... Oh, shit. They're both good, right? The we'll do the 2-star. Oh, you know why that was a 2-star? Because he had flowers in his hair, I bet. And 1 under 0 says... it's really fun watching me play a new game because you can listen to the background and try to figure out what's going on. Okay. No, Wish to be a Cat. I never played the original Pokemon Snap, so this is all new to me. Alright, this is going to be a good one. Oh. Wait, they're telling me that's 2 stars. They're telling me that's a 2-star picture. He's off the camera. I'll take it, though. Ducklet. Oh, 2-star Ducklet. I got the special pose. Nice. 2-star Swanna doing the special pose. See, this is cool. I had to get them all doing their special poses. Here it is. Oh, yo, that's the best picture. That's the best picture right now. By far. He's up close doing a silly pose. That's the best one. That's cool. Alright, this is the only Pichu picture I have. It's terrible. Yeah, that's crap, but... Alright, Wurmple. Damn, they only give me a 1-star for that. 1 star for the Comfy. And here... Ooh! They're saying this is a 2-star? Why? Like, you would think this one's much better, but they're saying this is a 2-star, so it's better, right? Alright. Alright, I guess we're good, right? Okay. Alright, Ducklet evolves into Swanna. Oh, okay. They're from the same region. I didn't know that. I never played that one. He says, Derek says that's from Gen 5. I never played Gen 5 Pokemon. I didn't know that they were the same family. All right, let's see what we got. Vivian again. Last one was 3163. Whoa, okay. Diamond record. Definitely keeping that one. Nice. That one we're keeping the better one, of course. Let the game auto-pick the photos. How do I do that? I'll let it do it if we know how to do it. Dude, this is going to be crazy good. Look at that. Boom. 3,600. Double gold star, baby. Hell yeah. Double gold star. Each pose gives you a different star rating. I see. Stars refer to special poses. One being common, 4 means it's very hard to obtain. Gotcha.
Nice work.
Ooh, size of 2,000. That's outstanding. Diamond. Nice. This is going to be a terrible rating. It's going to be absolutely bad. Yeah, look. But it's a special pose, so I get 2 stars. I see. I see. Cool. There's also a blue-colored Florges, says Derek. So there's 3 different types of Florges. Okay. No shug. I've not heard about an elite internal review of Last of Us 2 by Microsoft due to the Epic vs. Apple court case. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I'll figure it out or find out later. Okay. Continuing on. Ducklet. This is going to be a good one, man. This is going to be a good one because it's that special pose. Nice. Double silver star. What's for dinner? I believe today we're having our Italian bake. So, on the screen before you pick a picture in the bottom center, it'll say auto pick. Oh, I got to do that next time. I'll see what that is. Swana. Okay, this is the special pose Swana. Oh, this is going to be good. Nice. Double diamonds. Who doesn't like double diamonds, right? Very nice. Very cool. Bidoof. This is going to be the best one. It's incredibly up close. The direction's perfect. The placement's perfect. Nice. Double diamonds. That's my best photo. Yep. That's my best one. It's better than the Bidoof booty. That's for sure. Okay. Pichu. Well, my former Pichu sucked. This one, just by default, is much better. Look. Nice. So, obviously, we keep the better Pichu. What's up, Spaghetti Spork? How's it going? Good to see you. Magikarp, this is going to be terrible, I get the feeling. It was just decent. You know, we don't have a 1-star, so we'll take that as the 1-star. I had the jumping one last time. Okay. Wurmple. Let's see. It's much better. Yup. We're gonna keep the diamond for sure. Okay. Oh, there's 5 different colors of Florges, says Derek. I only have 2 right now. Okay. Comfy. I think last time I had a 2-star Comfy, so by default we'll probably keep this one, right? It's a gold. Yup, and that gets saved as my 1-star. Florges.
Nice work.
It's claiming it's a 2-star, and I have no idea why. I guess they're saying it's a special pose, but I have no idea why that's a special pose. But I'll definitely keep it. I mean, I would take the picture on the left over the picture on the right. I don't know why the one on the right's so much better, but okay. All right, well, that was certainly a good run there. Our research level, will it go up? Let's find out. No, halfway. Your photo deck is filling up. Remember to check what Pokemon you're missing photos for now and then. Okay. You got a score of 2,000 points or more in the size category during a photo evaluation. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Okay. Derek says, am I a professional Pokemon photographer? I mean, yes, now I am. Okay. So, these are ones that are permanently stored, right? I want to store this one. This one is cool. I want to save that Swan up posing. That's cool. That's probably it. Yeah, just those two. Okay, save. No! There we go. Alright. Jimmy also says, when you're failing to understand more stars doesn't mean better. It means it's a different, more rare pose. Right, so you want to get, not only are you looking for the best grade of each star level, you want to get each star level separate. So you want to get different poses, then you want to get better quality of said poses. Like, for example, the Emolga was swooping forward, which is a rare pose, but it was way off screen, right? It was way off screen. Now I need to try to get it swooping in and get it centered. See, I understand it. I get it. Oh, man. Oh, it's good. It's good, and quite frankly, it's kind of challenging. You know, it is. It's kind of challenging and different. It's a different kind of game than what I'm used to playing. So, okay. Let's continue. Return to camp. Let's see what they have to say here. All right, loading the research camp.
Hello.
Oh, great. My page won't load. Here we go. Always good when a page won't load. There we go. Okay, hold on. And